Have you ever felt like you're getting ripped off when buying a new truck? Well, you're not alone. For years, big brands have been charging us an arm and a leg for basic features. But what if I told you that's all about to change? 3 new pickup trucks are hitting the market and they're priced at just $8,000. Yes, you heard that right. $8,000 for a brand new truck. But here's the kicker. They're not cutting corners on quality. These trucks are packed with features that'll make you wonder how they're selling them so cheap. Well, want to know the secret behind these budget beasts? Stay tuned. The $8,000 game changer, Toyota's secret weapon. Toyota's been cooking up something big in their labs and it's about to hit the market like a ton of bricks. They've been keeping this project under wraps for years, and now we know why. The IMVZ is set to redefine what we think possible in the budget truck segment. But here's the $1 million question. How can they possibly make a truck so cheap without cutting corners? Well, let's break it down. Toyota's pulling out all the stops with the IMVZ, and they're doing it by stripping the truck down to its bare essentials. We're talking a no-frills approach that focuses on what really matters. At the heart of this beast is a 2.0-litre engine pumping out 180 horsepower. Now, that might not sound like much to you muscle truck enthusiasts out there, but hear me out. This engine is perfect for city driving and light work, which is exactly what Toyota's aiming for. But here's where it gets really interesting. The IMVZ isn't just another cheap truck. It's got a modular design that's gonna change the game. Toyota's figured out how to make a truck that's customizable for everything from food trucks to camping rigs. Want to turn your pickup into a mobile coffee shop? No problem. Need a rugged camper for your weekend adventures? The IMVZ has got you covered. This modular approach is genius. It means Toyota can keep the base price low while still offering a truck that can be tailored to just about any need. They're not trying to be all things to all people. They're giving you the foundation to build exactly what you want. And let's be honest, isn't that what we all been asking for? Now, I know what you're thinking. Sounds great, but what's the catch? Well, here's the kicker. There isn't one. Toyota's managed to pull off this miracle by streamlining their production process and focusing on what really matters to budget-conscious buyers. They're not trying to compete with the big luxurious trucks out there. Instead, they're carving out a whole new niche for themselves. But don't think for a second that Toyota's the only one shaking things up. This is just the beginning of a budget truck revolution. The competition's not about to sit back and let Toyota steal the show. They're bringing their A-game too, and trust me, you're going to want to stick around to hear what they've got up their sleeves. The truck market is changing, folks, and it's changing fast. Toyota's IMVZ is just the first shot in what's shaping up to be an all-out war for the budget-conscious buyer. And you know what? We're the ones who are going to come out on top. So buckle up, because the ride's just getting started. Now, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Subaru's comeback kid, the brat returns. Just when you thought Toyota had the budget truck market cornered, an old legend comes roaring back to life. Remember the Subaru Brat? It's about to make a comeback that'll have truck lovers doing a double take. But here's the $1 million question. Can Subaru really hang out with the big boys in the pickup game? Let's be honest, Subaru's not exactly the first name that comes to mind when you think of trucks. But they're about to change all that with the return of the Brat. This isn't just a nostalgia play, folks. Subaru's bringing back a classic, but with a modern twist that's gonna turn heads and maybe even convert some die-hard truck fans. Now, you might be wondering how Subaru plans to compete in a market dominated by giants like Ford and Chevy. Well, they're not playing it safe, that's for sure. The new Brat is packing a serious punch under the hood. We're talking about a hybrid powertrain that combines a turbocharged engine with an electric motor, pumping out a whopping 320 horsepower. That's right, 320 horses in a compact truck. Subaru's not messing around. But power's not the only thing the Brat's got going for it. This little beast comes standard with all-wheel drive, making it a force to be reckoned with both on and off the road. And here's where it gets really interesting. Subaru's banking on fuel efficiency to win over buyers. With this hybrid setup, we're looking at potentially 40 to 50 miles per gallon in city driving. That's the kind of number that'll make you do a double take at the pump. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sounds great, but what's the catch? Well, here's the thing. Subaru's got a bit of a problem when it comes to towing capacity. The base model Brat can only tow around 2,500 pounds, which falls short of competitors like the Ford Maverick that can handle up to 4,000 pounds. It's a weak spot, no doubt about it. But don't count Subaru out just yet. They're playing to their strengths, and reliability is at the top of that list. Subaru's built a rock-solid reputation for dependability, consistently outranking competitors like Ford in reliability ratings. And in a world where people are keeping their vehicles longer than ever, that reliability factor is huge. So what's the bottom line? The new Brat starting price is around $25,000. Now, I know that's not as cheap as Toyota's offering, but it's still shaking things up in the truck world. Subaru's betting that buyers will be willing to pay a bit more for a truck that combines the soul of a rally car with the practicality of a pickup. The truck market is changing, folks, and Subaru's proving that sometimes the old dogs have the best new tricks. They're not just competing, they're redefining what a compact truck can be. With its hybrid power, off-road capability, and Subaru's legendary reliability, the Brat is set to carve out its own niche in the budget truck market. It might not be the cheapest option out there, but for buyers looking for a versatile, efficient, and dependable truck, the Brat could be the perfect fit. GM's underdog, the Montana's surprise attack. Now, the pickup truck revolution is in full swing, but GM's been suspiciously quiet until now. They're about to unleash a surprise attack with a name you probably forgot existed, the Chevrolet Montana. But here's where it gets interesting. GM's betting big on small. How small? Try a 1.2 litre engine small. So, is this tiny titan about to rewrite the rules of the truck game? Let's rewind for a second. The Chevrolet Montana first hit the scene back in 2003, making waves in Latin America as a practical, no-nonsense pickup. But as buyers started craving bigger, beefier trucks, the Montana faded into obscurity. Now, with city dwellers and efficiency-minded drivers looking for something more manageable, GM's dusting off the Montana nameplate and giving it a complete makeover. This isn't just a comeback, folks, it's a total reinvention. GM's taken everything we thought we knew about the Montana and turned it on its head. The new Montana is rolling out with a custom calibrated 1.2 litre turbocharged engine that pumps out 133 horsepower and 155 pound-feet of torque. Now, I know what you're thinking. 133 horsepower? That's it? But hold your horses. But can a compact truck really stand up to the big boys in the American market? GM sure thinks so. They've designed the Montana to be the Swiss Army knife of trucks, targeting everyone from city commuters to small business owners. The standout feature? A multi-lex cargo bed offering around 30 cubic feet of storage space with customizable accessories. Now, let's talk looks. The Montana's sporting Chevy's global styling language with a modern twist. We're talking sleek, aerodynamic lines, and a bold front end inspired by the Chevy Blazer. It's a head-turner, no doubt about it. But here's where things get dicey. This truck might be too car-like for traditional truck buyers. It's straddling the line between pickup and crossover, which could leave some folks scratching their heads. But here's the kicker that's got everyone talking. GM's pricing the Montana at a jaw-dropping $8,000. That's right, $8,000 for a brand new truck. It's a price point that's turning heads and raising eyebrows across the industry. The Montana's proving that sometimes less really is more. It's not trying to be the biggest or the most powerful truck on the block. Instead, it's carving out its own niche by focusing on efficiency, versatility, and affordability. GM's taking a gamble here. So, is the Montana about to shake up the truck world? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, with its tiny engine, versatile design, and unbeatable price, the Chevrolet Montana is forcing us to rethink what a truck can be. The pickup truck revolution is heating up, and GM's making sure they're right in the thick of it. Think about it. For years we've been told that bigger is better, that you need a massive engine and a sky-high price tag to get a decent truck. But these new players, they're proving that's all a bunch of hot air. They're offering features we never thought we'd see at prices that'll make your jaw drop. But this isn't just about saving a few bucks. These affordable trucks are going to reshape the entire market. We're talking about a seismic shift in consumer preferences, economic ripple effects, and even environmental impacts. So the question isn't if these trucks will shake things up, it's how fast they'll do it. The truck market's never going to be the same, and I for one can't wait to see what happens next. One thing's for sure though, it's a great time to be in the market for a new pickup.